I'm Adam Maness.
And I'm Peter Martin.
And you're listening to the You'll Hear It podcast.
Daily jazz advice coming at you.
Brought to you by Open Studio.
That's right.
For our YouTube video watchers.
We do have some YouTube video watchers.
You know, it was an experiment last week, and like many of our experiments, we're just going to keep rolling with it.
We got a lot of love on the YouTube already. So what's up? It's weird. It's a podcast, so it's audio, so we're used to being a little more casual in our attire and stuff, but you look nice. You
I ironed my shirt.
You ironed your shirt for the YouTube. Put on your pork pie hat.
I'm going to be on TV, mama.
What's up? What's up? So what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about 9 of our favorite jazz memes.
That's right. Okay, so now I've been wanting to do this. I'm a big fan of jazz memes. Are you a big fan of jazz memes?
I'm a big fan of jazz memes.
You know, and I didn't know if this was, I'm not deep into the meme world. In fact, I thought it was meme or mimi until recently.
You don't seem like a meme guy.
I don't seem, but I'm a funny guy.
You're a nice guy, not a meme guy.
So I mean, I've been following these guys, jazz memes, mostly on Instagram for a while, and they're so witty and on point. Definitely some inside stuff for musicians, but the wit and clarity with which they convey their messages through the meme. What is that? A meme? It's like a genre, right?
A meme medium.
A meme medium. And I mean, I've always loved actually other memes, like all the the Gene Wilder ones with that one image and stuff. But these are specific jazz memes.
I mean, memes are just by nature kind of like, are you in this club kind of vibe. And jazz really lends itself, not to mention the ridiculous photographs you can get from jazz musicians, jazz concerts, jazz fans.
The looks on our faces are meme-worthy.
All right, so what do we want to kick it off? What's our favorite? And how are we going to do this on an audio podcast,
right.
by the way?
Well, you're going to be able to see them here on the video. Well, we're going to talk about them, then we're going to send you. And I think there's several different jazz memes, folks, but I mean, the main ones I've always followed are jazz memes, is their Instagram handle, but it's jazz memes with like an underscore at the end. So I don't know if they're in some sort of epic battle with, the other jazz memes, But which is great because most images for memes that I've seen are stolen from somebody else anyway, right?
That's right. Yeah. So we're referencing a lot from the jazz memes with the underscore at the end. Okay,
that's right. So I mean, they sort of seem like the biggest players in the game and the funniest ones that I see
in the meme game.
in the meme game,
the movers and the shakers.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one I saw in going back, and they're putting out so many, and I'm always seeing them come by, and almost all of them are great. So this was kind of tricky. So it's definitely trending towards recently the ones that I'm sort of seeing. But there's a great one which is Warren Wolf, our friend and Open Studio artist.
Yeah.
And it's when smooth jazz is life, and it's a picture of Warren with like a very serious look and his big muscled arm in a little muscle T-shirt, pointing at a North Carolina license plate that says "Smooth Jazz," SMOV. Smooth jazz is life.
I don't think that's Warren's car, but it very well might be.
Well, I love that it's North Carolina. So in my mind, Warren, somebody told me, "Yo, man, check this out," and took a picture of it. And Warren was so into it, like he drove down. He probably didn't have it. No. He drove down to North Carolina just to take a picture of him pointing at it.
No, let's be honest. He was probably at a jazz festival. You know what I mean? This summer, and some promoter of a smooth jazz festival has the license plate.
That's
we should put all these up. Actually,
we will.
Links up on our you'llhearit.com.
You'llhearit.com.
Yeah, which is kind of home base for You'll Hear It, by the way, for everybody. If you want to go there, ask us a question. But we're going to put these links to these memes up. So as you're listening to this, go to you'llhearit.com and check these out.
Okay, what you got next?
So next we have this is a really great one. This is Ari Honig, picture of Ari Honig, which Ari Honig has always provided some of the best looking photographs, videos. There was a concert video I had when I was in college of the Ari Honig quartet, maybe, live at, I think, it was Smalls or somewhere. But someone had the genius idea to put a camera right in front of the drum set, like as close as we are now, 2 feet. And so anytime they would cut to that drum camera, it's just Ari Honig going, making his faces and like kind of coming at you as he's playing, because he gets very he's an intense drummer. He's a great drummer and an intense musician. So it was pretty scary, this shot.
He was all up in the camera's face. He was getting up on it.
Yeah. So this meme is a Ari Honig scary face shot which is that face when everyone takes the coda except you, and he looks very panicked or angry. I can't tell the difference.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, he definitely comes across in video, but just the stills that they get of him are so meme worthy.
Oh, man.
Because he's kind of got a little bit of a diabolical look, would you say?
He's a diabolical player, man.
Yeah, he really is. A mad scientist, dropping a
Totally.
bomb
That's right.
at any point. Yeah. The other one I saw him is when they play the lick, but out. You know, that one where it's like, you know, and he's kind of got that, you know.
Yeah.
Is this coming across in the audio format? We're trying here.
We're trying here.
So, all right, cool. All right, what do we got next? So we're only at number 2. Wow. Oh, okay. So this one I love, and this I love because we have all these great inside jokes about singers and vocalists, but we're all kind of scared of the singers, so we don't share them a lot. So to be able to find a vocalist meme that kind of elevates them while making fun of something that they do, but still makes them better than the musicians is great.
Yeah.
And this is it's a picture of Ella Fitzgerald sitting on like a chaise lounge. Is that correct? Chaise?
That is correct.
Yeah, with like a beautiful, elegant dress. Looks like she's at in a suite in a 5-star hotel in Paris. And she's reading reading the newspaper very relaxed and elegantly. And it says vocalist during load-in.
This is so spot on. You know, the only thing that's missing is an iced coffee.
Nice, right? And like a butler serving it to them.
Yeah, that's so good.
That's good.
Okay, number 4 is Roy Haynes, looking very late stage Roy Haynes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is definitely a more recent shot. He's got these huge space alien sunglasses on, this like crazy bracelet, a leather jacket with the collar popped, and he's holding a big cymbal, and it says, this is terrible. It says, when your grandma starts playing drums. Now, this one is a little bit disrespectful, I think.
It is, but you know what? Because Roy Haynes is such an icon, we shouldn't be disrespecting him, actually. No, because if you didn't see it, this is what's great about these memes, what about any good meme. If you didn't have the words there, you'd just be like, wow, that's such a cool dude. And then you're like, oh, yeah, and he's also 92 years old.
Right.
And he's the great Roy Haynes that's played all this amazing music. But then when you he does look a little grandma-ish there. Just because it says that, you would never think that. There's nothing effeminate about him. But he's got kind of the bracelet and the way he's holding the cymbal and stuff. It's just priceless. I can't believe you came up with that one.
That's not mine, man.
Okay, next we're going to go. This one actually I saw on YouTube, so I don't even know if it's officially a meme, but I was interested in it because it is, that classic Gene Wilder picture from Willy Wonka that's been in so many different memes.
Condescending Gene Wilder.
Condescending Gene, is that what it officially is?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. With him, kind of resting with the purple jacket, resting his head on his on his
it's like a really it's always like, really, you think you're this? Yeah.
Tell me more.
Right, exactly.
So I finally found one that was about jazz, and it's so odd too. So it's condescending Gene Wilder, and he's saying, and the meme says, "So you're a ginger jazz musician. Tell me about how much soul you have." Which is great. And then the thing I really love about this, you see a little bit of spelling error in that.
No.
Oh, check it out. See if you can. So your is Your.
Yeah.
I love
Well,
that when there's misspelling in one sentence.
That tells you all you need to know right there.
Yeah, but that's a cool one. So
all right, next.
that's from Kyle Royalson, by the way. I don't know if that's important, on their YouTube channel. And they put it up. Is this the one with music? Let's see. Let's see if we can really make this.
No, this is one where I think this has got to be Kyle's music.
Yeah. What's great is they just put the meme up, and it's like 2 minutes of just a still image, and then just some sort of jamming, some garage band jamming. Hopefully that's garage band jamming. He's going to write us angry. That was what I had Herbie over on my session, man. Way to go. Laying down some roads. Anyway, shout out Kyle. All right, what's next?
The next one is a picture of Carlos Enriquez, great bassist. And, Carlos, he can vibe.
He can vibe.
So he looks very serious. It's a close-up shot. He's kind of looking past his fretboard on the bass. And, he looks like a guy in Lincoln Center.
He does.
Who's about to vibe you.
It's like a combination of a cult and the Jazz Police all wrapped up in one, right?
and the text is, when you're about to vibe another musician. And that's exactly what that would look like to me.
And is that correct? Was it when is he about to vibe? It looks like he's actively vibing
yeah,
already.
I guess that's how vibey those guys get.
And I like that there's like a lot of little subtle undercurrents, because I'm always digging deeper. I don't know if you knew about that, Adam. But check this out. We're going to go next level. Check out the precision of the grooming of his beard there. And
Oh,
then
he's not messing around. Carlos Enriquez is not messing around.
no. And so that makes it even more like he's vibing, but the beard, and then it's kind of a weird pattern on the beard, but very sculptural. You know, it sort of goes straight there and then comes down, but very precise. So it's like he's vibing, but he's also letting you know he's got all his shit together.
Yeah,
So-
he's clean, and you are not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, these next two, Carlos and the next one, the reason I did these are two of my really good friends and two of the funniest guys in jazz. I would just have to say, and this goes all the way back to the brief stint that I had with Jazz at Lincoln Center. A lot of people don't know that I was a member. I was not a charter member, a wayward member of the orchestra for a few months.
Nice, man.
Yeah. But Carlos and this next guy, Elliot Mason, were two guys that I hung with a lot during that time in the band just because they're really funny, nice guys. And so this next one, if I can get it to pull up. Do you have that one?
Yeah, it's a little like a GIF, right?
Oh, yeah, let me take a look at it.
It's Wynton, like, vibing on his solo.
Right. And what's the... Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a video. But it's from Jazz Memes, so now we're really confusing people. And they can't see it either.
This
but
is
what
great.
does it say? What does it say exactly?
It says those jazz faces you make while your friend is playing a sick solo. And it's Wynton making faces you rarely see Wynton make.
Right.
He never really gets that into it.
Oh, his own guys he does. Absolutely.
Like every he's giving
Giving Elliot a little jazz face.
That's
I like
great,
it.
man. That's
Yeah.
great.
What do we got next?
Next we got one from Peter Martin. You had a jazz
Is there a meme?
meme?
No, do tell.
And it's you. I know this picture of you, and you're playing kind of up high on the register of the piano, but you can't see the keys in it. It says, "When you end every song with an arpeggio straight up the piano." Now this one hurt me
did hurt.
personally.
Oh, you
because
personally.
I like to do that.
I know, me too. Well, I mean, that's what jazz music are supposed to be for everyone, but you can't help it. It's a little bit personal when it comes at you.
It stings when it's
does.
you. It's like, do I do that?
I know.
kind of do.
Well,
So-
I remember the day that I guess this came out, I got a bunch of texts early that morning. Everyone was like, ha, 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 jazz memes. And I'm like, I was so scared to go look at it on Instagram because I'm like, is it going to be like an Ari Honig kind of look, you know? And then I looked at it, I was like, phew, okay, it's kind of positive, but it's kind of mocking me because I probably was ending that song and everyone with an arpeggio straight up the piano.
Yeah.
And then it's got the big Steinway logo in there, so that's kind of, implicating them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, now every time I end a tune, I think about this. Like, should I really arpeggiate up the piano? And then I do.
That's right. That's right.
All right. The last one is a very fitting one for this podcast.
Yes, so we dug deep on this one because I remembered seeing it, but we had to find it because they're putting so many out. But we thought it'd be appropriate for the show, and that is a picture of. Now, is that Wayne Shorter?
That is Wayne Shorter.
That's Wayne Shorter. Maybe Reggie Workman.
That's Reggie Workman.
And I'm not sure who's in the forefront, but it's it's just like a classic, great black and white jazz picture from back in the day. That's young Wayne Shorter with some nice cufflinks there, all class. And it says, "When they tell you, you'll hear it, and you ain't hear it yet." But that was cool because I mean, obviously you'll hear it. We love that, and it's totally inside. But it's also it just harkens to this great thing, and they've mined this a lot with the jazz memes folks as far as possible condescension from some classy looking jazz artists as they look at younger players or the audience or whatever, which is really what it's about, denigrating and making fun of people, right?
That's right. That's why we do this. This was fun, man. So, if you're not seeing these, you can't hear them because they're memes. But
Right. We'll put the links.
We'll have links up. So go look at these when you get a chance because they're super funny. And check out Big Love to Jazz Memes _
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah,
for
and
these.
give us a comment on the You'll Hear It page if you want. Maybe you have some favorite memes.
Yeah.
We'd love to see them.
Yeah, share your favorite memes.
Yeah, we need to get Adam Maness meme going.
I don't need
If
any
Jazz Memes doesn't
man.
do it, I'm gonna throw it in the ring. I mean, I see the hat, I see the shirt. We got a lot of things we could do here. Arpeggio's going down.
There's some of me playing an accordion that could easily be memeable.
Oh, that's
where I
right.
look ridiculous.
The melodica.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, come on now.
You can't help but look like
Auxiliary
a fool on those
instrument.
auxiliary instruments.
Cool. Well, as always, you can visit us at you'llhearit.com for all things You'll Hear It. You can go there and you can link to iTunes if you want to leave us a rating and review. I'm actually changing up my thing. I didn't tell you this week. We're going to change up a little bit of the concept on the 7-star review. I'm challenging someone to give us a bad review.
Dude,
No, I'm serious.
we have such a great rating right now.
I mean, I like that, but I want to, everything's going so well with the show. I want something to kind of push us to the next level.
Oh, man.
So But look, you got to put a review too. You can't just go in and give us a bad rating. If you're going to give us a bad rating,
A 5-star rating is a bad rating for us.
that's why, of course, that's what I mean. If you're going to go below 7 stars and go all the way down to 5, you got to put a reason, like they talk too much, it's too long, it's too expensive. You know, you got to come up with something about it, you know.
You are fishing, my friend.
I am thinking. So 5-star accepted, but we're still looking for 7.
That's right. And, as always, you'll hear.